Okay, I'm back again. I know all this video must sound crazy, but I mean, I feel like while it's fresh in my mind, what I'm going through now, I think that, I should just say what it is. But it hasn't been easy because there has been a couple nights within the past 2 weeks where I wanted to admit myself into a mental hospital. Oh, and I even forgot to mention that because my story is like so drawn and long, drawn out, that I actually, when I was a teenager, I did go to a mental facility for a week. And if you want to know like more details about how those things are, if you're suffering from anxiety, then I can tell you it's not really as big of a deal as people make it. You're really not that crazy for going to one. You just need help. But I have literally, within the past 2 weeks, have, thought about how, going into a hospital and everything. But with self-talk, with going through this, previous times in my life, I just feel like I'm more stronger to overcome it because I know how it goes, and even if I have to read that book over and over again, I will. If you want to ask me any questions about anxiety, different symptoms, stuff like that, then you can, because I've probably experienced everything there has to do with anxiety. I was just at my lowest point within the past 2 weeks, like quite a few times, where I just was so uncertain and I just didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to have to go in the hospital or what was going to happen, it's scary. It's scary when you can't control something, or at least you think you can't control it. But I've been on the medicine, on the 10 milligrams of Paxil for, today's, I believe, day 5. And after 7 days, I go up to 20. And I feel like I'm already seeing an improvement in myself for a little while. And I'm still not all back. For a while, I did lose a lot of interest in anything. I didn't really care about, putting on makeup or, if you put if you put any store in front of me and told me I can go spend so much money, I would not even care. That's how bad it makes you feel. It makes you feel, terrible. And it takes so long to actually describe all the symptoms of anxiety, because there's just so many. There's so many, things that the body does, that the nervous system causes, that it just, I don't know. All I can tell you is that if you're a stay-at-home person and you're experiencing this, you need to get out. You need to get out of the house. You need to go and socialize. It might be scary, but you have to do it, because if you don't, the thoughts would just dwell on you and drive you deeper in a hole of anxiety. You may think you're too weak to take that first step, but you're not. Once you get that first step, then, you got it. And when you're suffering so bad from anxiety, you just want anything to take it away, whether you can find it through a person, through some type of hope, through your mind, through a pill bottle, I say. I mean, it's just not a fun experience. I don't wish it on anybody. I mean, it can literally cripple you if you let it. I mean, and it wreaks hell on your family because they have to be there for you. And just like me right now, I'm doing better, but I still don't feel like confident enough to go out and drive my car. I'm having to get someone, a friend, to bring my daughter home from school. And just the other day, I went to Walmart with my sister, but it was just so overwhelming. I felt so nauseous. I just felt like I would have a panic attack and pass out. But she helped me through it. I didn't run out of Walmart. I didn't, panic. I just did the best I could at getting everything I needed. Because it's hard to explain the feelings that you have with it. It's the best thing I can tell you to do is read about it, because I can't tell you exactly. All I can tell you is that it's a feeling that you never want to experience in your life. What I kind of try to tell my fiance how it feels is like, the nervousness anyway, is like that feeling in the pit of your stomach when you're about to get on a huge roller coaster and you're kind of scared. Well, imagine feeling like that 24/7 for like days. Like adrenaline, like adrenaline over and over again. Right now, I don't know how tomorrow's going to be. I can't tell y'all. All I can say is that I know it will get better, because I've been through it so many times. And I'm a part of, I'm actually trying to see a counselor too, but it takes like a couple weeks, because I do need to be in counseling, because I have a lot of, I guess, unresolved issues, and maybe I just need some help with it. But I'm a part of Anxiety Forum and Anxiety Support Group on Facebook. And that has really gotten me through too. Because when you're a part of those things with people that know exactly how you feel, then that helps. It helps a lot. It's just such a complex situation, and I think if anyone else wants me to do like weekly vlogs, if you want me to do a weekly like review of how my week went and what I went through, I think that might be good, and explaining the anxiety more better. But it's just hard to kind of explain. It's just kind of like you're fearful of the whole world. Like, you're just terrified of everything. But that book that I highly recommend it if you're suffering from any type of anxiety, because the lady explains it exactly how it is. It's only like $5.99 on Amazon, and that book has brought me far. And it's a shame that a lot of counselors and therapists don't even know about her. and they should. But I'm just going to keep praying and hoping that life will get better for me, and I know it will. And if, you're somebody that's suffering from this, just know that there's hope and it will pass. You just your hope might be far miles away from you feeling, but if you just hold on to just a little bit, then you will make it through it. It's not going to be easy, but you will make it through it. So anyway, thank you all for letting me share my story. I'm sure I left out chunks, who knows. If I think of anything else, I surely will post about it. And I will post some resourceful links down below that has helped me. And like I said, if anyone wants me to do a weekly update of how I'm doing or anything that I've experienced, if you have any questions about anxiety disorder, then you can ask me, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to tell you exactly what it is. Alright, well, thank you very much for, letting me do this. Bye.